The ride-sharing service Uber recently expanded to 22 college towns, including 3 in Indiana: Bloomington, Lafayette, and South Bend. Uber executives say cities with lots of students presents a major business opportunity. But as Barbara Harrington reports, other business and city officials say they have concerns about how Uber operates.
Brian Singh's Ford Focus has clocked a lot of miles this week.
Monday, Labor Day itself, was a very busy day, more than I've ever seen.
He works full-time in Indianapolis, but recently took on another part-time gig as a driver for Uber. The ride-sharing service alerts Singh when someone requests a ride. If he accepts the job, it dispatches him to the location and keeps track of the fare, all on his phone.
It's just a little easier than a normal job that you have to do physical labor or clock in and clock out. Here it's easy. You go online when you want to work and you go offline when you're ready. No set hours.
And in a college town like Bloomington, where many students are without cars, Singh says it's a nice way to make quite a bit of money.
If you know the hot spots, and as long as there isn't an abundance of drivers there that's looking for work, then you're going to stay busy.
While staying busy is good for Singh, the owner of E2 Taxi in Bloomington is worried it could mean trouble for him.
There is a fear. You know, my wife and I have invested a lot of money in this. We've invested in the community, and we don't want to lose that investment. It's possible we could.
E2 Taxi also offers a phone app where customers can request a ride. They keep track of where the taxi is and pay without using cash. Company owner James McCleary says the only difference between E2 and Uber is that his company is operating legally.
The city ordinance requires you to have an office in the city. They don't. City ordinance requires you to post your fares. They don't. City ordinance requires $2 million of CGL. They don't have it. The city ordinance requires you to mark the car so that people can see it within. There's a whole number of things that they don't meet.
But Uber insists those rules don't apply because it's not a traditional taxi service. The drivers aren't employees. They're independent contractors. They use their own cars instead of cars provided by the company. Uber does, however, provide umbrella coverage beyond the insurance drivers carry.
On the insurance end, we have a best-in-class insurance policy that provides up to $1 million in coverage, both rider and driver, while they're on a trip.
Because of Uber's business model, the company says it doesn't need to be licensed by the city as a taxi company. The city of Bloomington released a statement in response to the ride-sharing program's expansion, saying the city is very much aware of the fact that Uber is engaged in significant amounts of litigation in other cities and towns over this very issue. To that end, the city is in the process of reviewing all defenses raised by Uber, ongoing litigation involving Uber, and its own ordinance to ensure that any actions taken by the city in regards to Uber are appropriate. While Bloomington officials haven't decided how to move forward, the city of Indianapolis is embracing Uber. They're allowing the ride-sharing service and another one called Lyft to operate under a pilot program. And in the year Uber's been in town, the Department of Code Enforcement hasn't gotten many complaints.
We've had a few taxi drivers that have expressed some concerns with them. I tell you what, those conversations are mainly during our weekly inspections, so they're sort of peer-to-peer in a sense. But we have not had the level of complaints nor issues that have arisen that would allow us or would cause us to, take heed and sort of sit down and say, okay, maybe we need to move a step further with them.
Chris Gall with Visit Indy says Uber's presence is actually helping the city by showcasing innovation. It puts Indy on the same level as other, in some cases, larger cities.
Before Uber and Lyft entered our marketplace, we had a growing number of meeting decision makers, meeting planners who were proactively asking us, do you have Uber and Lyft in your marketplace? So being able to say, yes, we do, helps us stay competitive and book more conventions and larger conventions.
Gall says there's enough demand for both taxis and ride-sharing services in Indy that they can coexist.
Uber officials say it's their policy not to provide specific data on how many drivers have signed up or ridden in a given time period. But they say there has already been an overwhelming demand for their service in Indiana's college towns.